Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Got YouTube streaming, TikTok streaming. How's everybody doing tonight? What's up, my friend? How's it going? How you doing? Playing around with the background tonight. You know, it's not as spicy. Got the questions instead of the statements. The statements usually like jolt people and it starts all the firing off in the comments. Maybe the questions will be a little more subtle. But I'm only going to be on for really just a really very short period of time. Okay. May have to change that background up. Hello, hello. Hello, Matt. All right, I'm going to turn the fan on in here real quick. I'm back. How you doing, Owen? Nature's the purest portal to inner peace. I like that. You know, and there really is. We are nature. Nature is inner peace, right? Inner peace is coming back to our natural being, our natural self, the nature of the self. There's no separation between us and nature, you know. So, hey, what's up? Oh, hey, what's up? Yeah, new name. There's no separation really between us and nature. There's not myself and then nature out there. It's all nature, if we want to use that word, nature. Everything is nature, right? Because everything is existence, and there is no true separation between anything at all in existence. There is just existence or nature or the Tao or universe or whatever you want to call it. There is that. There is this here, now. It's all that exists, and for me to separate myself from it. And so that, yes, nature is the portal to inner peace. It's when you merge your identity, or you realize your identity is one and the same as nature. That is inner peace. You merge your identity with the identity of all things. That separation dissolves between you and everything else. That is inner peace itself. That's the definition of inner peace. That's when you discover that you are what you're seeking. You're seeking something out there. There's got to be something out there for me. There's something out there that I need to get, to grasp, to believe in, to hold on to. But there's nothing out there that is not you. There's nothing out there that isn't existence, the whole, the ocean of being, the vast universe of existence. Yeah, thank you. that is inner peace. So I like the way you put it, and that's how I would frame it. In my own understanding, is that yes, nature, because we are one and the same as nature. But then, of course, there's that human perspective. The and the language. We use language in such a way that we look out there in the woods or in a forest and we say, "Oh, there's nature," and that has its own meaning, of course. But existentially, down at the root, at the most fundamental level, we are nature. Everything is nature. I am nature. And in that truth, in that understanding, you realize yourself in everything around you, not just in, but as. You become one and the same. You are the energy that is taking the form of a bird on the tree in nature. That's you. You're the same energy that makes that bird up. The same energy, that same primal cosmic energy that is in the form of a bird tweeting in the tree, flapping its wings through the sky. That's the same exact energy that is in the form of this human being with the mask and the name Rick. It's the same energy. It's the same cosmic energy that is taking the form of all things. And when you realize that, that's when that melting, that merging happens. What's up, Bustin? I went a little tame on the background. I put it in the form of questions this time, just to see see how that goes. Bustin, before you got on, we were talking about nature and us being one and the same as nature, and how we draw this line. Live. No, I have not been live at all. We draw this line, this distinction between there's me and there's nature out there. And it's in that same line of thinking where we're searching for something outside of ourselves. We need to find something. We got to grasp onto something. We need to go on this search and this quest to find what's out there, because that's what's going to give me the answers. That's what's going to give me what I'm looking for. All the while, we are what we're looking for, because we don't even realize who we really are. We don't know who we really are, because who we really are, when that distinction, that dividing line of separation, which is an illusion, crumbles away, we realize who we really are is nature itself. We really are the universe. We are existence. We're the cosmic energy that is taking the form of all the things, so-called things around us. Yeah, no, I haven't. No, you haven't been missing them. I think I've gone live this year maybe twice. I had a really busy summer. Yeah, the ocean of being, waves of the ocean of being. A drop in the ocean of consciousness in the ocean itself. Yes. Damn, Pastor, welcome back. I know. I've had a really, really, really busy summer. Been swimming in Port Aransas. Nice. Is it clear water there like it is here? Because we have had super clear water for the last 2 weeks. Or is it really Port Arkansas? Because I'm not familiar with that. Yeah. Yeah, it is. And it's, it's not something that everyone can hear and grasp, obviously. And it does and it does. The anchor is really beautiful. It does take, I mean, this, what I'm referencing is an existential experience. I mean, it is an experience that you have when that illusion of separation begins to crumble. You experience going beyond the egoic self, the way we usually think of ourselves as an ego, this little me, Rick, this mask, this character, this part, this individual that is cut off and separated from everything else around me. When that crumbles, we can go beyond that, and it's an experience that is, well, kind of what I said a while ago, this melting, this merging experience where your awareness is so opened up to everything going on around you that none of it is separate. The sounds that you hear are the sounds happening of the universe. It's a happening of existence, just like you are a happening of existence. The things that you see, the things, a lot of quotes, finger quotes, because things, there aren't really any things at the most basic fundamental level. Those things are the happening of existence, just like you are the happening of existence. Yeah, seeing the whole picture. When you can back up and zoom out enough and you see the whole picture and you see what really is, and what really is this moment right here, right now. This moment is all that there is, this existence. And you are it. You are this moment. You are this existence. And it is you. And it is everything else around you. You're one and the same as it all. You are the same energy that makes up all these little waves. But really what it is one ocean. I first came across your lives a while back when I started to admit my disbelief to myself. Oh, wow. Very cool, Owen. Well, welcome back. I haven't been on a whole lot. Only a couple of times this year, I think. And I haven't been making any videos, but I've been living. Where are the building blocks? Yeah. I'm a program in the simulation. Your ego is. That's exactly what ego is. That's what personality is. It's a program. Personality is a program. Who you are, who you believe you are in this simulation, right? If you want to put it in those terms, your mom is. Exactly. Yeah, true. No disagreement, no argument. Every so-called individual, if you believe yourself to be a separate entity, you're just a program. It's just a program. And so you have to be deprogrammed to even comprehend in any sort of way what we're experiencing and talking about. Do you think there's still meaning? I'm putting my hand right in the YouTube. Do you think there's still meaning and purpose in life while atheist? Well, I'm not an atheist. I'm not a theist. I don't label myself at all any of those things. I don't label myself really at all. I labels to me are boxes. They are traps, and they confine you to a certain way of thinking, a certain way of using language. And so labels, I think, can be dropped and just experience what is. And when you're here in this present moment, which is all there that exists, with no reference at all in this moment to the past, because the past doesn't exist, no reference at all to the future, because the future is simply imagination. And you're just here in this moment. What labels are even relevant or necessary, right? And then the question was, is there meaning or purpose in that label atheist, right? If you are here right now in this moment, in this present moment, which is all that exists, what other meaning could we possibly need or have? That is meaning in itself. That is ultimate meaning, right? If you are completely here, completely in direct experience and contact with the present moment, and you understand what that means that all that exists is this one interconnected cosmic energy, this one existence that's inseparable. You can't pull it into parts because it's all together. It's all stuck together and can't be separated out into little individual pieces. Then what could possibly be meaning outside of that? There is no meaning necessary. There's no purpose necessary, because all that there is this existence, which is everything, which is the entire thing, the entirety of it. Here, now, and that's it. What other meaning could there be? What other purpose could there be? And when, if we want to use those words, that would be the meaning, is to be here now in the most complete way possible. So the goal, if you needed a goal and a purpose, you needed meaning, it would be to be completely absorbed and in direct contact as fully as possible with this moment here and now, because it's all that exists. The past doesn't exist. You when you're thinking of the past, it's present thought. It's just thoughts taking place in the present, stories you're telling yourself present, in the present moment. If you're thinking of the future, obviously it doesn't exist, because it's just imaginative thoughts in the present. So you're unsure, so you're agnostic. No, my ex was atheist. Oh my God, he hates religion. No, I haven't said any of that. So you are projecting some of your own insecurities into your comment. I am not unsure. I'm not agnostic. I'm not atheist. I don't hate religion, and I am not a theist. And so you're projecting your own anger and hatred and insecurity onto me. And that happens often from religious people, unfortunately. Doesn't it? Yes, it does, all the time. It really happens all the time. That's very telling. But that's the bondage that I'm talking about. If you could just drop that bondage of religion, drop beliefs, drop the bondage of religion, and be free. What's up, Lulu? Because you don't need religion. Religion is bondage. To believe in a God out there is bondage. To believe in gods out there is bondage. To believe in anything at all is a form of bondage. Religion is bondage. Where is Bustin? I saw him come in, but I haven't seen him. I haven't seen any comments. Nice. So what do you think about that? That little spiel. I've been well. I've been busy. Really, really, really busy. The summer has been absolutely insanely busy. Because I have a summer business when I'm not teaching in the school year, and it was super, super busy. Oh, what's up? You're here. What did it for you? What are you wanting to know? I just want to let you know the world is a beautiful place. Oh, thank you, and same to you. Thank you so much, Kristen. Relax, be free. Exactly. That's all you have to do. Relax, be free. Drop belief, drop bondage, drop the things that encapsulate you in this illusion of separation, that keep you trapped in the bondage of the illusion of separation, making you believe and think that you are separate from everything and everyone around you. The idea of letting go of the ego is so hard when one struggles with anxiety. Yeah, no, I know. I get it. And anxiety is something that arises from the ego. And anxiety is a very powerful emotion. You know, do you meditate, Lulu? Because I've been really into meditation for the last little while. Yes, Owen, I have. Yeah, I sure have. Ah. So I actually am a certified meditation guide now. I went through this certification process, and I'm hoping to start guiding some meditation soon. I have rickquestionsthings.com, but I also have thebodhihouse.com now, thebodhihouse.com, and it's this little space in the backyard that I created for meditation. I showed Bustin. I have a little fountain and some cushions, and it's a really neat setup. But through the bodhihouse.com, I'm hoping to, number one, have like a local meditation sangha or group, but at the same time do like a Zoom. Oh, thank you, media. Good to see you, my friend. Thank you for being here. I want to do Zoom meditations as well, like group Zoom meditations at the same time. So I'll Zoom the community here as we meditate as well. Yeah, dude, they do work. Oh man, it's so awesome. At least I'm pretty convinced they work, unless they just it's a coincidence. I feel like I need to do better at it. We can talk about that. Yeah, the dragonflies, I truly believe are working, because I haven't seen a mosquito. I put them all over in the front and the backyard, and I haven't seen a mosquito. What's up, Seven, my friend? Yeah, meditation is so, I've been traveling, journeying through Eastern philosophy and wisdom. Thank you, my friend. I've been traveling and journeying through Eastern philosophy, wisdom, Taoism, Zen Buddhism, Advaita Vedanta, and things like that for over a decade, right? For, I don't know, 12 or more years or whatever. And I never really had a meditation, like a consistent meditation practice. Never got deeply into meditation. You did. They work. I'm thinking about ordering a bunch more too, just have them everywhere. So I never really had a personal, deep, consistent meditation practice. And it was a lot of learning and experience. It wasn't without experience, but I did over the last year start meditating daily or almost daily, and learning different styles and techniques or methods of meditation, if you want to call them those, or if you want to call them that. And having that consistent practice of meditation, it's like it tied everything together that I've been experiencing and journeying through, just tied it all together and solidified everything that I've been learning and experiencing. Does it help quiet your thoughts from overthinking? Yes, so much so. Because, really, if you want to get down to what is meditation about, if you want to say the point of meditation, and some people go, well, there's no point to meditation, but if we have to put it into language, it's about, being present, quieting the mind, and witnessing, watching, right? I don't know, mental peace. Yeah. So it's watching the mind, because the mind, that's why they call it the monkey mind. The mind is constantly jumping from branch to branch to branch like a monkey, right? From thought to thought to thought to thought. And that's why it's called the monkey mind. It's like a monkey swinging from branch to branch and jumping here and jumping there, like a little spider monkey. That's your mind. That's the everyday mind. That's the normal mind. It's normal. But when you can start practicing going, or not just going beyond mind, but watching the mind, watching that activity, right? Not getting caught up as the monkey jumping from branch to branch, but watching the monkey jump from branch to branch. If you can watch it, just be a witness to the monkey jumping from branch to branch. That begins to create this separation between you, your real self, and your mind, which is that monkey mind, all that chatter. So it gives you a separation point. There's you, the real you, and then there's this mind that you're watching, this incessant activity that never seems to stop. And as you're doing that, you notice the monkey swinging not so often from branch to branch, and it begins to calm down a little bit and quiet down a little bit. And as you're watching, you may get caught up and identify as the monkey again, because truly you're not the mind. That's this crazy thing jumping around. You may get caught up identifying as the monkey again, right? When you realize that, that's mindfulness. Like that's really what mindfulness means. You're like, oh, I remember. That's the monkey mind. Let me just take a step back, go beyond that for a moment and watch it. It's jumping from branch to branch. And then you let it sit and be quiet. You know, Alan Watts had a saying. He said, the best way to clear muddy water is to leave it alone, right? You don't stir it, you don't activate it, you don't touch it. Sometimes more than one monkey. Yeah, exactly. So the best way to clear muddy water is to leave it alone. And so if you just don't interfere, but recognize what the mind is doing, watch it, and leave it alone. I have a shirt that I made that says, let the mind be free. And it just means let it go. Don't worry about it. It's anxiety, right? It produces anxiety when you think, oh man, my mind won't stop. It won't shut up. And I'm just constantly thinking and worrying. But if you can take a step back, just think about the banana. Just focus on the banana. If you can take a step back and watch it for just a moment, you'll create that distance. You'll be witnessing. You become the witness of this mind, right? You're witnessing it. You're watching it. Just watch the thoughts. There it is. And it begins to quiet, slow down, and then it may jump again. And you may go, you're jumping from branch to branch. And then you mindfully realize, you become mindful of that, aware of it. You create that separation again. And you watch it, you go, look at that. I was caught up again. I was thinking. And it's normal, and it's okay. And you don't judge it. That's another thing, is you're non-judgmental about it. You don't go, this stupid mind, damn it. It just keeps thinking and thinking. I hate it. You don't do that. You don't have to worry about that. It's normal. You just go, look at that. You smile. Just smile. That'll help. It'll help calm the anxiety. Smile. Look at that. I'm thinking again. Caught up in thought. All right. Let me watch it. Take a deep breath. And then just breathe normal and natural. Watch the activity of the mind. You're just watching. And you can go deeper and deeper, watching as a witness the activity of the mind. The activity slows down and slows down. You find yourself in this silent peace, and then the mind jumps again. The mind jumps again, and you become mindful again, and you do it again. And meditation for a long time is just starting over and starting over and starting over and doing it again and doing it again, never judging it. That's key. Not going, damn, When am I going to get this? When is my mind going to stop? Just drop it. It doesn't matter. Drop the judgment, drop the mind, and watch it. There it is. Just watch. And that's peace. That does bring a ton of peace. And if you can do it in the morning, first thing in the morning, if you can make yourself get up a little early and try to just sit quietly, calmly, watching the mind, watching, witnessing, hearing sounds but not identifying them, just watching, being a witness. And then it kind of sets the pace for your day as well. There's no ranting here, my friend. Just something you need and are missing in your life. Yeah. I like to... Can you hear that on TikTok? You can't hear it on Zoom without like a special mic. Can you hear the bell? Does it come through? Oh, cool. You can hear it. Nice. I wonder if you can hear this. Just woke up my dog. Can you hear that? Old school surround sound. Even louder, yeah. Yeah, so I do use a bowl when I meditate. I hit it 3 times I hit it once, let the sound go until I can't hear it anymore. I hit it again 2 more times and let the sound just go. And then I'll find my breath and just come to a natural breathing rhythm. And there are different practices, different methods, different techniques and all that stuff. But the whole point is just to watch. Expand your awareness and watch. Be the witness. And then what's really cool is when the witness drops and there is pure being. There's no distinction between witness and what is witnessed. There's just this. And that's the deeper you go into meditation. We have sound bowls. Yeah, those are awesome. Do you ever put water? No. Oh, I should try that. And the pattern, too, that it creates, I'm sure, is really cool. No, I've never put water in it. Allergies. We have like a little cold virus or something going on here, too. So I'm all like sniffly. I'm drinking like elderberry and echinacea, if that's how you say it. Echinacea? Is that how you say it? Echinacea. I've never said the word. I've just read it. Echinacea? Tea. Yeah, man, I bet the patterns it makes is really cool. I'm going to do that, 7, for sure. So I just wrote a blog for the first time in a long time because I wrote it for the organization that has the certification program that I went through. It's a 3-month long meditation teacher training course. And so I finished that up and they wanted me to write. I had shared an experience that I had while I was on the beach. And I was, in the moment, I was practicing or whatever, however you want to call it, this technique called noting meditation. Not noting, but noting, like noting meditation. Um, and so they asked me to write about it. So I wrote a blog and they published it on their site. And then I put it on my site, rickquestionsthings.com. I also put it on thebodiehouse.com. But it's about another technique called noting meditation. Noting meditation is really cool because you can do that anywhere, anytime, no matter what's going on. If you're in a conversation, if you're working, if you're sitting, eating, drinking, watching TV, sleeping, whatever, if you're a lucid dreamer. No matter what you're doing, I have a new tattoo too. So I've got all this sticky stuff where I just pulled the little bandage off. If you practice noting meditation, what it does is it makes you aware in the moment of everything going on, like vividly aware more than you are usually. Because usually the truth is we're screening out everything that goes on around us. We totally miss the 99.99999% of what's going on around us. We miss sounds. We don't pay attention to sounds. We don't pay attention to the things that are in front of us that we see. We don't pay attention to things we feel. Like you don't feel a shirt on you typically. It's just there, right? You don't feel your pants. You don't feel your seat. You're sitting. You don't feel the ground under your feet. Typically, those are going unnoticed because your consciousness is screening those things out. It's happening in the unconscious basically. So this noting meditation technique helps you to become aware, more aware, at least. It expands or broadens your awareness. It opens your consciousness to that peripheral consciousness that I've called it before, where you're suddenly aware of what's going on in the periphery, in the background, or what you're screening out. Probably not everything, of course, but a lot of things. Like you notice sounds that you weren't noticing before you started this practice. You're noticing sights and details of things that you weren't noticing before. It's almost like a mushroom trip, like you become really your senses become heightened, but in a good way where it's not overstimulating. Like you feel this sense of joy because you're experiencing the present in such a real way, like this direct contact with everything that's going on, all the sounds and the sights and the feelings. So I enjoy that one too. That's a pretty cool technique. What time is it? I do have to get up early in the morning. All right. Well, how long have I been on? 38 minutes, 40 minutes. I should probably get some sleep. I'm going to read a little bit. Yeah, so good to see you too, Lulu, and Seven, and Bustin', and who else is on here? All of you guys. Tim, thanks for being here. Ariel, thanks for the follow. Green Goddess, hello, my friend. Yeah, this is a shark tooth. So this summer, I went to Laguna Beach, California. Took the family, we went to Laguna Beach. I have a cousin that lives in Laguna Beach. It's just perfect. I mean, it's just paradise. It's absolute paradise. The weather is unbelievable. The temperature, there's no humidity. Humidity here is outrageous. Like right now, it's 9:40 almost p.m. If I walk outside right now, I'm going to break a sweat, like a bad sweat. I'm going to start sweating really bad because the humidity. Thanks, Bustin'. I love you, my friend. The humidity is so bad. There's no humidity, no mosquitoes, and there's surf. So I got to surf a good bit, surf some good waves. Anyway, while I was there was this guy that has a property, and he finds all these fossilized great white tooths and all kinds of other stuff, and he puts them. He kind of matches the tint of the tooth with the rope that he puts it on. This one's kind of green tint, which is my favorite color. And so I saw it, and I was like, man, I got to have it. It was like at this art festival, the Sawdust Festival. That's what it's called in Laguna Beach, the Sawdust Art Festival. Incredible little festival they have. And they have it, I think, every day during the summer. Anyway, it's really cool. Maybe even more than, it's probably still going on, I would think. Oh, your eyes are green. Mine are hazel. That's why you're green, Goddess Tara. Nice. Nice. That's awesome. Yeah, it's epic. I love it. So it's You know, to be honest with you, I do have this fear of sharks. I'm a surfer. I love to surf. It's my passion. And I do have this like lingering fear. I've gotten so much better with this fear of sharks. But I do have this underlying fear that I've had since I was a child. Like, I've always admired sharks. I've loved sharks. Sharks were my favorite animal growing up, but I was always like really afraid of them. And I still have that lingering fear. So I don't know. I just like kind of wear my fear. And, oh, my device is heating up for some reason. I'm about to go anyway. But I ordered a shark bands too to wear while I'm surfing. It's supposed to repel sharks. At any rate, it gives me peace of mind at least. But I love you guys. Shark probably lived for so the tooth must be legendary. Yeah, exactly. And it's fossilized, so it's really old. And the great white they estimated it was enormous. Like, I don't know, like I think they said like 15 or 16 feet probably with this size. Almost 20 foot. It's a huge great white that this one came out of. So I thought that was pretty cool as well. But I'm going to go so that I can I'm going to read and go to sleep, and I got to work tomorrow. But I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for being here. This was incredible. I love seeing you guys. I'm going to try. I always say this. I'm going to try to go live more often. I hope I can. I hope I do. But I love you guys very much. Good night. Thank you. I appreciate you. I'll see you soon. Check out thebodiehouse.com as well. I just set that up. It's a work in progress. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate you. Check out thebodiehouse.com. Of course, there's always rickquestionsthings.com as well. I need to put a link to the Bodie House on rickquestionsthings.com. But anyway, you're awesome too. I love you guys. I'll see you.